Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. And it is our fireside chat. I kind of like this in front of the fireplace, although we get a fire pit outside, that'll be nice too. But man, this has been a long week. Been working 13, 14 hours minimum every day in here, but it feels so good to be getting where we are with the place. The place is coming around really well. I need to get one more deck board to finish off the deck, and we'll have to do the railings. The railings will come later on. The siding, I only have the lower section, not much left to do. I'll get that finished tomorrow. I'll be plastering walls some more tomorrow afternoon probably. Working on getting the railings put back in here. My wife painted the cabinets. It's all really coming together well. And if you want to see more about this place, check out my channel, Joe Boo's Day Job, because we are doing videos on every step of this place, and you can literally see it from the first time I came in here to where it is now, and it's unbelievable. I am truly in love with this place. So it's amazing. Shout out to Cole's Cowboy and Primetime and Game Time and DMV. Everybody's putting in the work right now, getting ready for the season, and this is hard right now. This is really hard because this is silly season right now. There's nothing going on. In fact, I have to actually let me change my opinion on this. It is freaking incredible. I actually have to give credit to our Dallas Cowboys players. And the reason I'm giving credit to our Dallas Cowboy players is, you think about typically where we have been in the past. Right now, there's nothing. There is absolutely, positively nothing that is going on. And I'm here to tell you that that's an incredible thing. The fact that, just think back to where we've been. We had like Tyron Crawford in Florida, where, he was in the bar. Zeke Elliott with the forearm shiver in Vegas, and TMZ constantly following him. Thomas Garrett said, and I definitely felt it. I wake up in the morning and I look at the news to see, did anybody get in trouble? And that's the truth. You sit there and you wonder, okay, is this going to be the day? Is somebody going to get in trouble? And nobody has gotten in trouble. Everything has been coming up aces. This is freaking insane. You love the fact that nobody is getting in trouble. But I will also say that this Dallas Cowboys team has evolved and changed. Now, I was going to talk about Philly 500 because he does his daily rant, and I realize how crazy Philly 500 is when he's talking about his guys and how good they're going to be and this, that, and the other. But the reality is he's counting on a whole lot of potential, but I'll deal with that tomorrow. But this Dallas Cowboys team has evolved. It's evolved on how they're doing business, that you can see there's more trust right now with Mike McCarthy than I think there was with Jason Garrett. Yes, they love Jason Garrett, but they were there holding his hand the whole time. And I feel like now Mike McCarthy, because of what's happened with Dan Quinn, that they're trusting the coaches. I see them realizing things that are important, besides selling jerseys with the first round draft pick, that they realize we got a problem with our defensive line. and they go out and they get a Mozzie Smith, they re-sign Hankins, that they realize we need a commitment to stopping the run. I see them understanding that they screwed the pooch and are trying to make amends for that by going out and getting the Brandon Cooks. I think that they've learned that trying to penny pinch and throw your players under the bus and say they're greedy, that they've evolved away from realizing that we're in business with these guys, that we can't be successful without them doing well. All these things are things that have been alien, for the most part, with the Dallas Cowboys. You have not seen this Dallas Cowboys team doing business the way they're doing right now. And I have to say, I love this new and improved Dallas Cowboys team. Now, we all remember the 90s, or at least I do. And the Cowboys were that trash-talking team that backed it up. They partied hardy, they played hard, and they won. And they got in trouble quite a bit. And that's always been the mantra of the Cowboys. I'm not saying that now they're church-going guys. Maybe some of them are. But what you have to look at is these guys are more low-key. They're not out getting in trouble. They're not in the club getting tipsy. They're not, getting pulled over, drunk driving. They're not doing any of these things that are bringing negative energy to the team. This Dallas Cowboys team, now Micah Parsons talks a lot, but this Dallas Cowboy team seems to be laser focused on being the best team that they can be. And as far as people talking about Dak and trashing Dak and everything else, the thing that's always been interesting with the Cowboys to me is when the Cowboys are expected to do something in recent history is usually when they fail. When the Cowboys aren't expected to do things, when somebody else is the lead dog like the Eagles are right now, that seems like that's the time when the Cowboys shine. And the Cowboys do things that people aren't expecting. And I feel like that this is one of those times. Now, Philly 500, he can feel the way he does about his team, and that's great that he does. I'm happy that he's happy with his people. I am very, very happy with mine as well. Look, can you hear the train? Here's things to me that some people might find annoying. Here in Waynesboro was the crossroads of the north and south trains in the east and west. Basic City used to be a rail city. So you'd come in and you'd spend the night at the motel that was right across from the train station and catch your train going east or west or north or south the next day and things like that. Basic City was where you could get your alcohol and stuff on. The city of Waynesboro was a dry city. And so even today, you still have the crossroads of the trains. And this town is really known for having the trains. And pretty much most places you go, you get used to the trains. Now, we've all seen Cousin Vinny where he goes crazy because the trains are going through. I can hear the train slightly, and it's more of like a little hum, a little vibration. And I feel that sometimes in my in-laws' house. I felt it over one of the other houses that I stayed at down here, and so on. But there's something that's very, very soothing about that. It's kind of like sitting here with this fire going. I know it was 92 degrees outside, but I got the AC up here set on 71, and it's cool. It's cool. It's really cool in here. In fact, I love it. I like it so cold that you can hang meat. Sorry, I digress. But I feel like the Dallas Cowboys have had a rebirth and a new image, or not image. Image is not the right word. They have a new mentality on how they're approaching the season, how they're approaching business, how they're approaching what they do in public, and that they're literally working for each other to be the best team they can be. Now we don't know, unless you're Philly 500, what your team is going to do. But you have to feel better about this team right now, at this point, at this moment, than you did this time last year. I know I do. So with that being said, I'm going to turn out the lights, put out the fire, go back over to my in-laws and take a shower, and go to bed and be back at this place tomorrow. I can't wait until it's done and I can sit here and do my fireside chat, and I can walk right into that room and go to sleep. You know, in life, you only get out of it what you put in. I've always said I don't ever want to be that guy who's in a bar blaming others for the reason why they haven't succeeded. Or like it is today, where people just want to hate. They want to hate you because you're doing well. And the reason you're doing well is you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know, I come from a different era that things weren't handed to you. There is so much opportunity to do and be anything you want. You can either be that guy or girl who just wants to sit around and whine like a little bitch and not put in the work and end up being average. Or you can say, forget the bullshit crap and excuses and go out there and make shit happen. That's what this place is to me. Tomorrow my wife's got to go to a funeral. 63 years of being together. 63 years. And now, a good friend of ours is now going on without her husband. Life is short, life is precious. And make sure you tell the people you love them. Because you might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. God willing, I'll be back here tomorrow.